It's time to continue to build this Lego Harry Potter Burrows Collector Edition. So yesterday I've got the roof done on the front, so we're gonna continue to build from back number 8. So let's see how I'm going to go, how much I can progress tonight. It's already past 10 past 11, and I really don't have that much time to build tonight. Not that because I need to go to bed, just because you know Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I need to be on kids duty, from the afternoon, and on Saturday, pretty much the whole day. So they're already asleep. But if I go into too late and then they wake up, everything kind of just, get out of sync, I would say. Or it's a hassle because I need to put them back to sleep. And then by the time, I can come back and continue to build or even upload the video, and that would be too much time, and I don't know if I can even get any sleep at all. So I've got back 8, 9, 10 out. So let's see. So I feel like I might not even finish building this in 5 days. And then we've got another mini figure here. So it's Charles or Charlie Weasley. I don't think I did some research online because I guess I was trying to figure out, the Weasley family. So I don't think he actually make any appearance in live action. So there's no actor attached to play this character. So I think it maybe is it the first time? Maybe not. I'm not sure about the Lego Harry Potter history, but at least for me, this is the first time I get this minifigure here. So yeah, really cool hairpiece, which I like. And let's just place the minifigure aside, and then we're gonna continue to build what we have built yesterday, which is this part. So we start adding a little bit more details on top. Um, let's just figure out what are the parts that I need, so I don't make any unnecessary mistake. Funny enough, sometimes, I do want to start earlier, but at the same time, I do have a goal to upload a short video reels on my Instagram daily. So there was an idea. I thought, hey, I could, since I got the what's that, the Legend of Zelda set, right, and then we've got Link figure, we've got the healing shield and Master Sword. But most of the time the shield and the sword is kind of at the back. You can actually have a using some element to put the shield at the back, but the sword just not able to fix, or at least the master sword is a little bit too thick, so it can't push in between the shield. I was thinking, oh, I should make that video. I thought I could, but in the end of the day, I couldn't. So I have to like change plan and decide to have a different reels. So that kind of sometimes it takes time to do that as well. And it's quite interesting here to have stairs just like this. Is it nicely attached? But I think rather than being a stair, I think it's a really common thing. So if you walk into any houses with roof like this, you can see architecture wise or engineering wise how it kind of hold up the roof. So I think this is a really really good um, building techniques to you. You're probably not going to notice, but if you put yourself into minifigure shoes, or think about your minifigures and walk in the house and you can actually see the texture of the roof. So I think this is a interesting way on building this particular area of the burrow. So that actually not many pieces in this, because we are going to continue to build a roof as well, because of course this is not just front facing and back is open for playability. This is a collector's edition of of Lego set. So it's kind of a fully enclosed house. So we're gonna need to continue to build a roof on here, and then in later stage, and we start building on top. I can see how tall it's gonna be, but the land area, as I mentioned yesterday, it's not going to be as big. And then we've got some interesting details that we're building right now, but using one one by one tiles, and this is gonna. I mean, at least it's not like 50 or 60 of them, just four of them. I think that if looking at the parts, we might need to do it, you know, two or three more times. But at least it's not a nightmare situation when you do like 50 times or something like that. I think it's fine, but sometimes for people like me, and when you see something not entirely aligned, then you kind of spending all the extra attention to try to get it. But if you put in a very precise thing to measure whether they're parallel or not, it's probably still like 1 millimeter or something, 1 degree off. So you see, sometimes you try to, hey, I want to be perfect, but you're actually not being perfect. It appears to be perfect. Um, so you see where I'm going is like sometimes, hey, you kind of insist on something to be perfect, but you never get perfect. So you're pretty much lying to yourself, right? So maybe sometimes you just shouldn't take things to the extreme. Just take it easy, I guess. But here we are. We continue to build the second layer of the roof. Um, so it's really not much, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, especially in the past few weeks, that my hand movement kind of slowed down a little bit. I did went to play football, last Sunday. Did I feel I'm getting like slow? I don't think so. Uh, but I don't know. Somehow the thing is just not as mobile as I would have thought. Just take some effort to pick up small pieces. I don't know, but maybe just being tired. But yeah, and I think the next pack will be very similar to build a roof on the other side, and then we're gonna have some similar things happening here on something that we just build. But you can see, sometimes when you need to build something really complete, it requires um, a little bit of effort. I think. I know I'm jumping the gun here. I just only need to build the same thing that I just built before with those one by one pieces. But really struggling to pick up the pieces, and then it's already like middle of September soon. Daylight saving time will start, but don't really bother me. The thing that I'm looking forward to is whether I should decide to buy the Pharrell Over the Moon set. And I mean, the spaceship looks okay, but the cloud looks really good, like with cool colors and cool shape. And I do have some really inappropriate ideas on how I can utilize that to create some video and stuff. Um, and also that bunch of like minifigure face, although I'm sad that it didn't include like Daft Punk minifigure or Snoop Dogg minifigure. They do get Pharrell though, and it's sad. Yeah, if you're considering like the actual model you get, the pieces that you get, those ratio is not the best deal. But having said that, it's only retail at like $220 not like unaffordable. Even with my current financial situation, I would be able to afford it if I don't spend money on some other stuff. Or I mean, kind of watch my spending this month, and shouldn't have any problem to afford that stuff. But you never know. Sometimes some shop just pop up with some crazy discount, and that you just cannot resist. And now we kind of start building from the other side. And the other thing is, most of I think the rest of the world already really hyped up with the D&D mini figures. For me, I never played the Dungeons and Dragons before. I know about it, but I don't really know the rules nor by all the background, just because I grew up from a East Asian culture, right? So we're more into like anime and other stuff. So that's why. Having said that, though, the minifigures are really cool, especially I like Legend of Zelda. There are lots of parts that are gonna be quite useful to create my own display. Not like crazy my own creation, but I tend to like to have a minifigure rather than just standing, but have something to kind of make it more lively. So the possibility that one of the online retailer in New Zealand gonna have the castle uh, to to be in a very good deal. I would like at least 20% off, but because that said, it's kind of retailer exclusive. So you either buy from Lego without discount, or you can buy from that retailer when they do a discount, right? So because of the minifigures and the castle, if they have a really good deal, then I might end up, spending, the 400 something dollars um, to get that set. Uh, that means that would impact, my plan on buying Rivendell, Avengers Towers, or the big set that I missed, and also, getting the Pharrell set as well. So we'll have to think about. I do have a few more sets that I want to sell that could sell in a decent price. If you're watching from US or something that really understand the culture of collecting things, then you might be able to sell the set that I'm trying to sell with a really really good price. Um, Even it's not the most expensive price. But in here in New Zealand, like people don't like this. For most people, these are just toys. So if you put the Bricklink average price, nobody gonna buy it. Like you need to put lower so that hey, people feel like hey, it's a bargain. So I'm carefully thinking what pricing I should least set that I want to sell, because potentially that revenue could have covered the cost of some of the big set that I want before the set retire. Because once it's retired, you want to buy that set sealed, and it's pretty expensive. I don't want to like buy second hand. There's a couple of reasons. I think for minifigure that's fine, but if it's like big set, although I like how it looks, but I also want to experience the building, right? Not many people kind of disassemble, and you know it's the feeling of opening bag and then building from scratch, and also you lose the QR code to scan. So that various thing that I don't necessarily want to buy use that. And for me, like it's hard to justify the cost of some of the already built set, um, because that's the whole point. It's not just about it being big and looking nice, but some of the big set might have some very very unique building experience, right? Like this one, you know, that it doesn't have many things that blew me away in terms of building experience. It's still a great building experience though, um, but especially if you haven't built a certain set of this size, right? Then it's actually a really cool experience, despite it's not being one of the most breathtaking build that I built recently. But yeah, you know, that's why sometimes there are cheaper way. But to be honest, some of the big set people don't sell cheaply, even it's used. Like, yeah, you thought you can get half price, but no, the people not selling half price. It's just like maybe $100 off the retail price, which I think if it used, it's still pretty expensive. But anyway, we've got back 8 done, so we're moving on back 9. So we continue to build the roof. There are a couple of windows. Really don't think this one will take long. But again, yesterday I was thought paying all those back was pretty small. But at the end of the day, uh, the video was over an hour, which means despite I thought I made good progress and not many pieces being put together, but it's still kind of um, long, which means a video, not video, an hour um, to build. What's that? 4 bags. So that's pretty long though. 'Cause I think one part is me a bit slow and talking too much. um, but yeah, maybe that's why not many like community actually. Hey, go or friends. Hey, let's just go build Lego together because first physically meeting someone, you're not going to meet them every day, and building big set. Some set like it's not you don't want to share the bill with the other person, so it's like okay, you kind of build individual stuff, and if it's really big, um, you just don't have the time, and you're not going to meet that person every day. So sometimes it's really hard. Hey, let's just have a Lego building, right? Because let's say you have 2 hours, unless you find sets that you can finish in 2 hours. Otherwise, most of the time you will only just able to progress a little bit of the build, and like you have to find another time to continue the building. Anyway, so we've got this part done. So yeah, until bag 8 and 9 is pretty much very similar on what to do until like bag 10. There won't be much difference. But actually, I find this very stable. I think the use of the stair element kind of helps to make it stronger. I never have thought of using that piece though. I think when I was 11 or 12 or something like that. When I was it 11, 12? Probably yes. I think it's 12 years old, and I visit Legoland in Berlin. Actually spent lots of time there, like building a huge house, but it wasn't really stable off the roof because there's nothing behind the brick. I kind of create the shape, but it will collapse if if kind of apply pressure on top, right? And this particular technique makes it really really strong. Uh, Something good reference. Okay. And then we're going to continue to build something really really similar, and then I wonder what's next though, because we're pretty much getting the roof done at least on this side, because I think the set kind of able to open up by closing like a book, so we still have half of the area that need to build. um it's not like a really really big set, but then it's a surprisingly long long build, I think. Maybe let's see where we're going. And then we've got here, kind of turn this around. Oops, hit the the box. This is how they create the front. Just hope I don't drop any pieces like this. I think I'm making a little bit better progress in terms of this part. And just need to make sure that it's all aligned in here. And then we've got this, the two Technic pieces, a bit of an obstacle. Is it? Is it? And then what's next? It's funny enough, this is a different color. There was slightly bluish gray, and then the other one's kind of gray. But I think it's fine. We need to cover up the exterior a little bit. more on this side, and then we've got the exposed stats 1 by 3 on this side. I wonder what we're gonna view from here, but then we need to turn that around to complete the area here. Just get cut by the instruction booklet. And the tons of accident, when building Lego. Uh, actually can hurt you pretty badly. Anyway, so we've got this here. To be honest, I want to progress more, but if I really want to do more, I need to find a time where you know I don't have to fully commit to kids duty, or I have to start a little bit earlier. But then the earlier part is the hardest because now kids approaching 3 years old, they don't tend to go to bed that easily. Um, I mean, yeah, that's very strange, very strange. But what can I do about it, right? um, anyway, let's stop complaining about life because that's my responsibility, right? Can't run away from it. Um, so I just have to, use my time wisely. If it takes 7 days to build this, then it takes 7 days, and there's nothing much I can do about that. The only thing I can do is to enjoy the build for longer. And yeah, hopefully. Because let's say if I finish back half, I still got like 14 backs to go. So it's like, yeah, I don't, I can do more on a Sunday evening, but then Monday I need to drive to work. So, yeah, it's never the perfect time. To be honest, the best timing is during daytime, which I don't have to worry about the lighting and lots of things. But then the kids are awake, even though I can just ask the wife to, hey, you go look after the kid. But then, you know, the kids will come and might, you know, disturb the building process. Anyway, so here we are. We've got this here, those collectible tiles. I think it's very hard to complete those because they come in random. So even you buy the full wave, you might not get the full set. That's the thing. I think I've got a few good variant, but I haven't keep track. It's not something that I mean, if possible, of course, I want to complete the collection, but it's not like I want to fully complete it with whatever it takes. That's the difference. Otherwise, the other thing is like, hey, at some point, I need to kind of stop buying new sets, right? Because I'm not selling any of my older set, um, but then I keep buying it, right? So even though I sort out the space, but then that space will run out eventually. So it's like, okay, maybe I should start considering selling some of the set. But some of sets like this, right? That's not like I want to sell. There's no way I'm gonna sell this unless it's a inevitable situation. So the only thing that you can think about is how you can optimize the space and storage that you may have. Um, there's one idea I talked about with some other adult fan of Lego. It's like, oh, maybe I could display everything and then have everything kind of combined together. I'm not sure if it's easy to do because there are actually lots of set I need to consider. For modular building, right? Then you can just connect the building together, but how others said. So yeah, sometimes things are not as easy as you may think. Um, we doing here, I have no idea, but I think it's to do with the roof, I think. Okay. We Yep. It's really nice. You can see there's a slight slope here. Oops. Actually, this is how they create those texture. Oops, and then something that just dropped. It's not fully secure yet. So we are building towards a more secure build so it doesn't fall apart. Sorry, the, the floor got very itchy again. Um, okay, so what's this part here then? Okay. Interesting. So here it's actually going to just connect to one of those Technic holes on front, and then the beige area kind of facing towards outside. So it's which way? Okay, so okay, you can see how the slight slope here. This is actually a pretty cool design. And then now we're moving on to bag number 10. It's really small. Maybe I could do bag 11, but I don't know. Let's see how far I can get with bag number 10. It's really small, and might check out, the size of bag 11. And then I need to stop and start upload the video. So we've got this piece here. So okay, I think it's the bathroom. I'll just move this aside a little bit. And I always love building Lego bathroom. The most elegant one is still the from the Friends castle bread and breakfast bed, not bread and breakfast, bed and breakfast. Uh, that one has a really elegant bathroom build. The reason Creative 3-in-1 Modern House also have a much more you know modern yet interesting bathroom, but that one only half the bathroom, only the shower area. They don't have the vanity or the toilet itself, so that it's not a complete bathroom. That's why it's still the Friends bed and breakfast. Wins my vote. So, but this one wouldn't, because this one is a more cramped and crowded bathroom. So, but I wouldn't say it's not going to be good, but it's definitely won't able to surpass the other ones just because of the size and the design. In terms of how elegant it is, it may be still very detailed and a very cool way to recreate um, some bathroom, but yeah. Anyway, so there's no other way to get this aligned. Anyway, let's just continue building this part with some really nice color here, just to create the wall. Okay. There's some kind of things on the floor. I'm not sure what this is gonna be, but I think it might do with doing stuff, and I really struggle with small space with my finger lately. And then we now have two very annoying stickers to apply. I really hate applying stickers inside the bricks. But at the same time, this type of design is very unlikely that Lego will print it because it's also very hard to print as well. Um, so yeah, just have to deal with what it is, and then do my best to align the sticker. Uh, yeah, too much towards the right. Um, but yeah, these are the type of stickers that I really hate to apply because that's extremely difficult to get it aligned properly. Wish, I don't mind it being a sticker. I just don't want to apply it because it's very, very hard to align it properly. Maybe they should do it pre-applied. I don't mind. Um, but yeah, from afar that's okay, but if you look closely, it's very irritating. Okay, so as I expected, the piece that we just put in is for the vanity. It's a pretty cool vanity build. Um, it's very similar to some of the stuff that we build in other sets. It looks nice. Yeah, and then we've got some plants and this, okay, and also the toilet paper roll. Okay, so got this here. It's a really nice bathroom though, except how they align the toilet paper. And there's always a debate. Should you have the toilet paper like this or that? I don't like it from the back, so I'm gonna change it the way that I feel comfortable with. That's how I go to the toilet, how I set up my toilet paper in my toilet. Some of the stuff is just irritating when when it's something irritate me in real life. So I don't think it will impact the bill overall because there's enough space for the toilet paper. But I like it to face outside rather than inside. Then we've got a rubber duck. So this one they use the one with the eyes instead of the one without eyes. The recent set with the Friends one and also with the Modern House, they include just a rubber duck piece without the eyes because sometimes this piece can use as a duckling. Um, so without the eyes, kind of distinguish it to be a rubber duck, but with the eyes, sometimes you can use as a duckling. And then this is the toilet, and they do have it quite clean using a clear, transparent blue instead of you know brown or yellow. You could replace it with brown or the put piece to recreate a what's that? A toilet that is completely blocked. But why would you do that, right? Even though Lego poop doesn't smell, but I don't know. It's very questionable. Anyway, and then we nearly finished the bathroom here. I think this is a really it's a nice small bathroom and or nice small toilet. But we'll see because there's one set, the Ghostbuster headquarter. That set. Hey, looks everything closed off. There's really very nice detail inside, but if you think about it, when it closed together, there's some part just doesn't make sense. Like, hey, do you supposed to have a door between it or a wall between it? That types of questions. The exact types of question that I have with the Diagon Alley set. Uh, I mean, the Diagon Alley set is kind of like open back, so it's up to your imagination. I do have another one that I haven't opened. not that was intended to buy two. There was a desire to make it a full modular, um, but at the same time, you know, is we have the Lego certified store, and but that's not managed by the Lego, and then the Lego Online, which is by Lego, and they when I try to go buy the Harry Potter, I think um, it's to do with the gift with purchase that one place that doesn't have the gift with purchase, and there's one place have the gift with purchase, and I really want to make a video and build a Diagon Alley. So ended up, buying two with the intention of making a fully enclosed Diagon Alley, but it's still sealed. I think it's very likely that I'm gonna sell that one, but is it the right timing now? Probably not. I'm not trying to actively investing or something, but right now, if I try to sell it, I will have to sell at a loss in order for people to show interest. I have to wait till it retires, so I don't end up losing significant amount of money. But yeah, that's the thinking. Anyway, back to this. This is a really nice toilet though. We've got the tile like this, and we've got quite a few spare pieces. Just double check that I didn't miss anything. Uh, so I didn't. So pretty much back 10 is done, and this is the toilet, and it's not connected in a modular way. Just kind of put on top and have it on top permanently. This is where it's become a little bit difficult. Sometimes it's really hard to press all this in. So we've got this done, and then what's back 11? Let's just take a look at back 11. If it's small enough, then I'll just do back 11 as well. But I don't think I will be completing it. I don't need to try, but let's just open this up, and we'll stop at back 11 tonight. Because I feel like the little toilet didn't take as much time as it usually would take me, so I think it's safe enough to carry on back 11. And I think this is Ginny, but at the younger period of her. And we've got the hairpiece. Is the hairpiece new? No, I don't think so. Um, Very nice minifigure. So let's just put the minifigure aside, and then we can start, building the what's this? The other area of the house, and I think I look at the stick just right now, but it's an easy fix with stick, and then I just need to find the pieces that I need, and then here. Okay, so I'll just move this to the side a little bit. Then we've got this here. Oops, oops, oops. And we've got one with the stats on the surface, so there will be some more detail add towards the wall outside. Um, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. Oh, so some interesting thing. Did I? Oops, I have it facing the wrong way. Let's just do this. If this side's supposed to be the front, yep. So it should be like this. No, this side should be the front, right? So it should be this way. Okay, okay. Um, yep. So this is the front, and yeah, again, it's just the obsessive behavior on trying to get those aligned. Okay, it's interesting on how this is built though. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, and then the the 1/2 of that just goes here. Then kind of switch this around. I've got this piece. So yeah, I think I might able to get to back 12 considering like how little back 11 is. As long as I don't make any crazy mistakes, then it should be fine. Okay, so oops. So it's supposed to be here, and sometimes it's really hard because like it kind of switches around, and you have to see exactly what is the next step to determine which way is actually the front facing. Okay. Okay. That's it. And then we've got this here. Sometimes it's just really hard to figure out where all these pieces are supposed to go. Let's just figure this out. So this one is what? Okay, so it's facing this way. And then what's next? And lots of stats on the surface, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how actually build what's the exterior on this one. And, yeah. And then we've got something similar on the other side. I'm pretty sure is we're building one side of the build, and of course we need to build the other side. And then we've got a sticker to apply for a picture, which is Weird Sister. Sometimes I feel like, hey, the job as a graphic designer is gonna be fun because there will be lots of important pop cultural reference that you need to design and make it a sticker. It's like one of the Monkey Kids said, the Mega Colors City, right? And that one have the different record album cover, and one of them kind of you know play with the idea of the Nirvana cover. So that one was pretty cool. And then we've got this piece here. So it's gonna be very similar to what we just built. And then just underneath. All right, yeah, it's nearly done. So again, back 11 is really small. I wonder what's back 12 gonna be like. And then if I keep thinking this way, I might end up building really late in the evening. So let's just be careful. And then another sticker, which is another poster. What poster is this? Bring Jones. So it's kind of some hero, not hero, but more like because they have that competition flying with the broomstick. So that's the famous person in that particular coat of sports. It's always nice to get, you know, interesting graphic design like this. And then we've got the two window on the side and the window piece. And we've got another one. Yep. Just need to get this underneath the window build tool, which is good. One thing about, I haven't buy the Avengers Tower yet, but just from looks of it, that build will have tons of window that you need to apply. But that's gonna be fun, I think. But not gonna be fun for me, if it's late in the evening. Okay, right here. And then what's next though? That's interesting. I just can't see where the Lego logo is facing. And then we've got another thing here. Okay, some kind of poster or something like that. Not poster, but wall decoration. Wall, not wall. Wall. No, it's actually a bed. So this is a bed cover. Okay, whose bed is it? I don't know. Holy Head Hobbies. I don't think I. Anyway, it sounds weird. Holy Head Hobbies. Anyway. Okay. This is. You see, as I mentioned in the past few days, like some of the stuff that I build and experience would have much more interesting commentary if I know the source material well. Because right now it's like, oh, if you search Harry Potter Burrow set, most of the time you'll probably be a fan of Harry Potter or know Harry Potter a lot that would probably like know more than me, right? So it's like, man, it's like this guy, like this is so obvious, and he couldn't tell what it is or something like that. But anyway, that's not important. I just put the bed into the room. I always love building like bed and what else chairs, sofa, like indoor interior furniture that I would love to build this. Usually it's really small scale, right? And they need to kind of manage to build those in that scale. So that's really cool. Um, and then we've got back 12. I think it's gonna be sad to not finish back 12. The room here. Let's just see what back 12 looks like. So this is 12. Is it really 12? Okay. With this one, then let's just get this sorted out. Then we'll have just 12 back left. Yeah, so this is really small. I'll just do this and see what's next. But I think it's time for me to take a sip of water because I'm getting really thirsty. And then of course we need to build a desk. So all right. There's like one thing about Harry Potter quite interesting. At one point, um, I'm not sure if you have watched the Studio Ghibli film, the the Valley of Wind Nausicaa. That is a really good anime from Studio Ghibli. So there was one point um, that how should I put it? So like there's some iconic theme song like Harry Potter. Um, you talk about okay, Harry Potter. What's the theme song of Harry Potter? It's like do 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 do. right now it's fine, but there was one time where every time when I thought about the Harry Potter theme, I end up doing it. Do 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 do. That is actually the the theme for for Naushka, and that's why I got so confused. But right now I can distinguish it, so that's good. But there were a time every time talking with friends, and it's like, yeah, you got the wrong song, right? Um, so that's some interesting thing to do with Harry Potter. um, anyway, let's just carry on building this particular set. I wonder what can we finish this room with this fact? I think so because there are lots of um, flat tiles. That means that we're gonna add all those exterior details to this set. And then we've got again, two of the windows. Again, windows. Okay, it's just the cat outside, not the kids. Hopefully not. Um, but yeah, let's just get this finished, and I can go check up. Otherwise, getting this interrupted would be the worst thing to happen in terms of building the set. So I'm trying to speed up a little bit, but speed up has its risk because sometimes when I speed up, I make serious or catastrophic mistake that I will not. I hope not making those mistakes again. I think last time building Deku Tree and to deconstruct it to actually make it work. Uh, anyway, so I think we've got the room covered up pretty well, and then we start making it more stabilized. So looking at the technique here, I think on top it will be a little bit more modular in terms of how you stack up things. So given that they use this piece instead of a 1x4 stud, so it doesn't connect it fully, so it kind of makes it stable, so it won't fall by slight movement. But at the same time, it makes it easier for you to kind of take it out to access the interior. So yeah, and oh, I like the fact that, as I mentioned yesterday, I like the fact that the scale is not like different to some of the other sets. So that is a good thing to have. Because if it's too big, it's too big, and it's just the right size compared to Hagrid's hut. So that's one thing that I really appreciate. And then what do we have here? We need to build another artwork. Okay, so sometimes it just takes time to recognize what are the things that I need. Okay, so we've got another flat tile. I'll just put the flat tile on before I apply the stickers. So stickers 11, let's just move the box a little bit further. Okay, 11, which is the toothbrush and stuff. So, okay, toothbrush. That's an interesting way to use sticker. Well, obviously, because Lego don't have toothbrush pieces, and you can't fit that many cups in here. It's kind of way to work around that. And then we've got just a few more bricks to kind of stabilize it. So we've got one bedroom pretty much done, so it's really nice here. And then we need to turn this around to start adding the tiles on top to give the texture it needs on the exterior. Like these are the parts that very satisfying. I always enjoy, building exterior like this, um, and it gives you a lot of idea. Okay, like if I want to build a house with this kind of exterior, so these are the bricks that you would need. Um, most of the house with weatherboard, the tile would be horizontal instead of vertical, so that if you want to build something, then you probably want to apply this horizontally. Um, but here we are, and then we've got turn around, and then the front here as well. So just take extra care because it's not all flat tiles, so they do have some of the one with studs on top to create the texture that it needs for some of the exterior details later on. So just take extra care when you put those on, because sometimes you go really fast, you thought, oh, it's going to be the same, and then you're making mistakes. These are the type of bricks. It's not easy to pull off. Well, depending on what stages. But here we are. We just want to make the irregular structure on the exterior to be more visible. So this are only possible with collector's edition like this because of the higher budget and um, the more pieces in a smaller set. They need to work around this, may not get the full look of it. So yeah, there's always the merit on buying some bigger set, because you do get some really nice details that you usually don't get in a smaller set. So I'm kind of turn around this side, so there's some kind of event or heat pump or something like that. And then we're gonna continue to apply the tile. It's very satisfying doing this. I don't know about you. You can let me know in the comments if you also find this type of building experience satisfying. And then we've got tons of tiles here. I wonder which part it connects to though. I think it would just be on top of the bathroom. This, yeah, probably. I don't know. We'll find out later on. But yeah, the exterior looks really nice. Nice not in terms of, hey, you know, reach or something like that. It's a really ordinary house, but details really nice to see. Okay, so actually it's in front of the bathroom, just here. How do I fit this in? Okay. Okay, so this is how it fit in. Um, so it does have some gaps, but I don't know. Anyway, I think it's gonna be there's some technical holes to hold it together. Let's just get this sorted first. So here is the part to making sure it doesn't go out. And then what's next? Yeah, exactly. This is how it's gonna be secure in the right place. So it will be this one. Oops. Okay, now it's all secure. So you know that it's in the right place if you can push this in. So this is really nice to show how it's just a little bit tilted um, on this side. So we've got a little bit more to add here. Um, so I think I would stop at this point because I think it's a good place to stop. Um, because you just get one part kind of completed, and then because I think it would be weird if I just stop at like back. I should either have stop at back 10, but not back 11, because otherwise, I end up having another loose parts. So here we are. We've got this here. It's a really nice texture on the exterior, and then we've got this, and yeah, so just a little bit difficult to place it on this side. Um, and I messed up, and I don't have my brick separated, because I thought, oh, it should be just right on top of it. Uh, so that's why I say be careful sometimes. Uh, anyway, but it's looking really nice on the exterior. This is a great. This part impressed me so far. So far everything we built were good. There are lots of nice detail, but I think this part really kind of you know makes my eyes open. It's like eye opening. Not that it's complex, but just the details and how it create the style of the build very well. So okay, and I think I missed one important piece, right? Yes, I did. uh, damn it! The moment you know you messed up, it's like, okay, can I get this out? No. How do I get this in? Can I pull this out? Yes, I think I can. So let's just pull this out a little bit. Need this to be in here. Oops. Okay, that's when I can put this back. Okay, now it's fixed. But, but yeah, as I said, if you rush, you will only realize your mistakes when it's at the towards the end. But anyway, I think we will stop at back number 12 and continue from back 13. We'll start building the top again. But today it was a really fun day with some really nice detail, not just the completing the roof, but we have a very detailed toilet and a nice bedroom. But I wonder how we're gonna get in the bedroom, because there's no door here. How? Maybe I need to watch Harry Potter. There's nothing underneath. Probably just from the windows, or I don't know, maybe something on top. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But the really nice detail um, and building experience so far. So I'm calling it a day today. So good night, and we'll carry on hopefully tomorrow from back number 13. So stay tuned.